in this spring, we're going to open up our Centennial Arts Center. So Concord is one of the few schools that have 10 art courses that students will have to take in their 4 years, art, music. And so we feel like the arts is really important to young people, and it helps them express, it helps them be creative. That's woven into our curriculum. So I think that makes us really, really unique. And also, one of the biggest pieces of differentiated for us is this idea that we have a one-on-one advisory system. So our students meet with an advisor once a week, one-on-one, to really talk about anything, talk about the academic, how they're doing academically, talk about social emotional, talk about some of the courses they want to take the following year. If they want to plan out their 4 years, they can do that with that person. And that person also serves as an advocate for them as well. Someone that's going to be there to speak on their behalf and support them in any programs or anything that they want to do. So I think that those two things, our space and our curriculum, and also our one-on-one advisory program, is really sets us apart from a lot of schools. We have both service learning opportunities, but also we have opportunities that are built into the curriculum. So whether it's our arts, whether it's our history program, whether it's our English program, there are opportunities for students to not just do it in the class, but also do some trips, some field trips that they can actually see. They can go to the courthouse and see if they're taking if they're taking constitutional law, for example. They can actually show up to the courtroom and be able to see how that translates in the real world. If they're doing something within, I would say, science that requires like food science or environmental science, they can actually be in the field and really be able to test theories and see if it works. But I think one of the coolest part is that, in our junior year, students get a chance to travel the world. We have SYA, which is study abroad, where students get a chance to go away for a whole term or a whole semester, or they can do the whole year. And so that's another way students can really take advantage of it. And also we have students throughout the summer doing a variety of different programs and internships. We truly encourage that. We also help students by also supporting with funding as well. I get up and travel, and to be able to be in Singapore, to be in Thailand, in Bangkok, to be in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and see families, and be able for them to share that, hey, that my child is having an amazing experience, and I want to be able to share this with my neighbors. But also, we do a lot of functions. We do, obviously, family weekend in October that families can come back on the campus. We do a lot of events where through our, I would say, advancement and engagement, parent engagement team, where they are currently encouraging families to connect with the school or connect with each other. And so I find that there is a vibrant parent community. And then one of the cool parts, in just our international families, but also our current families, our domestic families, our day families do help out with parent tour guides. They help out with different events. They volunteer their time. So we have active day families, we have active domestic families, but also we have super active international families who are always ambassadors for us all over. And they're always communicating to both the missions and also the engagement team to put programs together. And some host programs and coordinate programs themselves to just talk about Concord. And we love that. And we appreciate their work, because they're super enthusiastic about their own experience and their child's experience as well. Yeah, this past year I was a house parent, which was super exciting in Haynes House, young people who were great, and we had a blast. And so residential life as an extension of the school is an opportunity for young people to gather together, have fun. My house in particular loved to cook, which was super, super awesome, because what it did, it invited a lot of other houses to us, folks that would look in and be like, oh, what is Haynes cooking today? And next thing you know, it's everyone sitting around with a bowl of soup, or everyone sitting around with trying out a cake or someone made. And, food tends to bring folks together. And for my particular house, food was a big thing this past year for us, and it helped us. We had some amazing conversations that went late to the night, and a lot of it was around just food and just talking and catching up. So I think residential is a place where you form relationships that will last you a lifetime. Students have roommates who are from all over the world, and have different interests and have different beliefs, and the idea to be able to live with someone for that time frame and be able to build connections is super important. And so, we love that we're a super rigorous academic school. We love that we push students to be both in the athletics and also in the arts and community service. But I think at the core of it, the community part I think our residential space creates that for a lot of our students, and even our day students take advantage of it. Lots of times, last year I saw a slew of day students in our common room and just visitation and really spending time with some of the boarders, which is awesome. I always share these three things: someone that loves to learn, right? Just a love of learning that's really not about the grade, but a lot about the process of learning, the process of asking the question, the process of being a critical thinker. A student that is resilient, right? You have to be resilient. CA is a really tough academic environment. You're used to getting A's. You might not get A's right away. And so there's a level of, I would say, growth mindset and resilience to kind of really, hey, figure it out, utilize your resources, make those connections, use your peers, use your teachers, use your administrators. So that's another. So, and then also empathy. I think that, you can't create a community when there's no empathy. And we can scale different things, but I think empathy is important, being able to put yourself in others' space and understand that we're trying to bring a collective group together who have different backgrounds. And with that, the people that benefits the most, the people that give the most, are the people that are willing to be outside themselves, to see their thought process as one of many different opinions, and be able to listen, to understand. I think that those three things are what I'm looking for in a student. So, and I think that's where we start, is that idea of love learning, the idea of empathy, and the idea of being resilient. If we get those three things down, we have a really strong candidate on our hands.